My roommates fed me a 1000 mg gummy and told me it wasn't that much when I mentioned I thought about trying gummies. And after having the worst experience of my life, my friends say I was drugged, while my roommates claim it was a normal dose. J&G, my engaged roommates, handed me a gummy when I said I wanted to try cannabis for the first time. How much is in this? I asked. 1,000 milligrams, Jay said, like it was nothing. Starter dose. I take that and feel normal. I'd never been high. That's not a lot for a beginner? Jay laughed. You'll be fine. Take the whole thing. Within an hour, the world dropped into slow motion. Words wouldn't form. My limbs felt cemented. My mind was clear enough to panic, but my body wouldn't cooperate. I lay there, trapped, vomiting, crying, unable to sit up. I missed work on Monday for the first time ever. The fear was simple and huge. What if this doesn't end? I texted that I'd thrown up in the tub. Jay replied, when you feel better, clean it. Not, are you okay? Just housekeeping. G told me to take a cold shower. When I said I couldn't move, she repeated it like I was being dramatic. The messages piled up. Put your keys on the table. Why are you still high? Clean the bathroom. 24 hours in, I was still shaking and nauseous. Jay, no way you're still high. Shower and freshen up. By Thursday, I could stand and string sentences together, but something was off. Friday, my boss called me in. I'd never been written up. Now I had rookie mistakes all week. These aren't like you, he said. Are you okay? I mumbled that it had been a rough week. He suggested I go home. That weekend, I researched. Every credible source said the same thing. 1,000 milligrams is an extreme dose that can hospitalize experienced users. A beginner starts at 2.55 milligrams. They'd given me 200x the recommended amount. My hands wouldn't stop shaking while I read. I confronted them with articles from medical and cannabis education sites. G waved them away. She said she had a medical license, claimed 1,000 milligrams was low, and that she'd taken 2,000 milligrams while making dinner. Then the real attack started. Saturday, G cornered me. You're faking how bad that gummy hit you, she said. You just wanted to dodge chores. She admitted they'd left my vomit as proof I was pretending. They'd let dishes pile up all week as punishment, then forced me to do them at midnight Tuesday while I could barely stand. Weed doesn't cause amnesia, she said. It doesn't affect your vision. You have glasses. It's impossible to be like this for days. She said she'd been watching me walk to work all week, convinced I was acting. I've worked in the ER, she added. I've seen druggies worse than you. You're not fooling me. She ranted for an hour. 1,000 milligrams is nothing. I was pathetic. I made them uncomfortable. Never once did she acknowledge that they'd handed a first-timer a dose that would flatten most people. Sunday morning, I called my boss and told the truth. My roommates had given me 1,000 milligrams without warning. Use your sick hours, he said. Document everything. Take the time you need. Then I called my mom. Within hours, she and my grandpa were at the apartment with boxes. My dad stayed back because, in his words, if he came, he'd kill at least one of them. As we packed, Jay walked in recording on his phone. You still owe September rent, he said. I'll take you to court. Go ahead, I said, taping a box. I'm sure a judge will be interested in you dosing a first-time user with 1,000 milligrams. I blocked both of them and moved home that afternoon. Monday morning, Jay texted from a new number threatening legal action. I forwarded it to my boss for his advice and saved all the screenshots. The pattern was obvious. Give me an extreme dose, deny it's extreme, call me a liar, and extract labor and control while I was barely functional. I kept reading the science because I needed the numbers burned into my head. Beginner, 2.5 by 5 mgs. Many states cap a single edible serving at 5 to 10 mgs. 1,000 milliliters in one go is not starter. It's dangerous. It steals your body while your mind sits helpless and timed out. No shower fixes a pharmacologic sledgehammer. When someone claims medical experience to tell you 200x a normal dose is fine, they are not educating you. They are gaslighting you out of your own instincts. I saved the texts, the threats, the timestamps. I saved the FOH log from work showing the shift I missed and the week I stumbled through. I saved the photo of the gummy bag with the milligrams front and center. The move took 3 hours. My mom carried a box of plates. My grandpa rolled out my suitcase. I grabbed the last bag from the kitchen, shut the door behind me, and turned off location sharing. I didn't owe them another message, apology, or explanation. I left the keys on the counter and walked out.